Whoa, take off this freaking mask, man. Here's my vision. It's not safe. There we go. Anyhow, here we are, guys. With more Flex Jeep, except this time, if you notice the difference, wait for it, the doors. Last time we tore off the doors like mid-episode, well, at the end of the episode to play around with it. This time we're going to start the episode with doors off and see if we have to end up recalling this thing. And if we recall it, we'll keep the doors off, because I like the doors off better, but if we have to recall it, we'll keep the doors on that time. And then if we kill it again with the doors on, then we'll take them off again. It's a very simple process. You just need to pull like that, open up all your doors through the vehicle access menu, and then drive backwards at a fast enough rate of speed to destroy the doors. Jeez, guys, no mud and gonna get wet. Oh god, my feet are so wet, I'm swamped. That soft night, that sweet night, that oh my god tea. Oh no, guys. Oh, there's the front wheel spinning, there's the front wheel spinning. If we get grip, we're gonna go right over. There, I told you. If we get grip, we're gonna go right over. Oh, don't roll, don't roll. Come on, keep the traction, baby. If we gotta keep any and all traction we can get. I can't see which wheel's grinding. Oh, we're getting water. Oh, there it is. We gotta go now while we can get traction at all. Come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Whoa. Okay, let's take a look at where we are. Oh god, can we even get back in? Yes, we can. Oh, it just doesn't show any animation. Good. Okay, oh god, this doesn't look too good. Oh no, considering this is a rear-wheel drive main, it's mainly a rear-wheel drive. It has all-wheel drive, well, four-wheel drive I should say in this case. It's just very choosy of when it's going to be active, so this is going to be tough. Let's see where we're burning. Doesn't tell me which wheel's burning. I don't even see any smoke. I'm assuming it's this one because that's the one that's on the concrete. I'm just guessing it can't get good enough traction. Oh, crap, we can't. Guys, I'm finally starting to see smoke back there, which is, like, we're going almost 40. Jeez, guys, we're almost, like... Jeez, guys, you see that? Look at very selective. Come on, come on, come on, come on, just give me up, give me up, give me up, give me up. If I could just get traction. Go, 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 go. Jeez. We might have to call a tow truck out here. See, like, look at what I'm talking about, guys, look. This front wheel is the one that's kind of disturbing right here. And what's also disturbing is that the smoke just disappears. Oh, crap, we just lost a wheel. God, we need to have a tow truck called. So we're going to have to call a tow truck, obviously. That counts as a dead truck because we can't get it out. Like, I can keep trying, but we're going to keep trying a couple more minutes since it is a stream and we don't have a 15-minute limit, but we're going to try this. Unless I can get my truck out of here, it counts as a dead truck. And anyway, even if it isn't dead and I can get it out, guys, like, look, my one wheel's just grinding in the mud, because that's the mud where it was setting down. Now it's just engulfed in mud. And my front wheels are spinning finally, but they bursted. And look, I'm sitting here stuck. Just revving it. If we pop another wheel, I think it's done. Jeez, that doesn't look good. Come on! on, just crap! Guys, that's not good. Look, we're almost going 40. We're just a little bit over 4 RPMs. So 4,000 RPMs. It's just, this is just scary as hell. Like, guys, we don't have much we can do here. We can give the wheels a minute to cool down. See if they're gonna pop the smoke instantly. In fact, I don't even hear screeching. There we go. We're getting traction. We're getting traction. Go, 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 go. Go, go, Super Jeep. If we pop that wheel right there, we're done. If we pop the wheel on the right side, we're done. Go, go, go. Jesus, we're deep right now. We've lost a good couple inches, guys. This isn't even a go over the embankment type of deal. We're turning around. We're going to take the street way. So we're going to evaluate the damage and see how much the cost is we could guesstimate. And see if it's worth it to actually repair this thing or just go get a new car. Now, with the doors off, that is damage, technically. So, like, that's already going to be, we're probably already going to pass $200. Then again, we do have $6,000 extra, so, like... This is not legal, guys. We are not legal right now. Like, everything we are doing is illegal. So we need to go see if we have any buddies that will allow us to borrow their cars out here in Sandy Shores, because currently this thing's just too beefed up. Like, this thing's just too busted right now. Like, we've got rear wheel stop, and that's like all I'm actually relying on right now. This is the boathouse. There you go. Look at that. We really are relying mainly on, like, REM steering right now, and this just doesn't seem good. Oh, guys, we might have a text from my girlfriend. Let me look. Don't judge me. Nope. Fuck it. It's just Metro Zone. The notification sounds are actually the same, which is aggravating. Sorry, buddy. Even more sorry for what I'm about to not do. Oh, right, you go. Yeah. We pull her in. Oh, God. Jesus, dude. We're just gonna leave this back here. This is one of our buddies at Ace Liquor. Can maybe deal with this because this is just horrific. We'll talk to the mechanic, have him bring it back out. After we talk about another car situation. We've got to drive down the street, I think, or somewhere like that. I'll be the one who never lets you go. Oh. I'll be the one to never let you go. This is our buddy's car. Break! We all know who's driving that. Don't worry, my buddy's okay with me hitting a tree. He hates nature. Gates, those are man-made. He's more of a man type of guy. So, guys, we are having to recall the vehicle, so technically speaking, we are going to go doors on for now.
What you need, boss? Some wheels?
Unless I break my word.
I'll get there
nope,
as soon as I can.
Alright, guys, so we're going to take it back through there, see if we can make a difference. And then later on, we might take the Merryweather through there. Space was pretty dangerous for this normal Jeep. I barely got out, and only after popping 2 tires. So, you know, I just think it's going to be great fun. Like I said, I don't like the doors as much as I don't like the doors on as... Shut up. Don't get me wrong, guys. I like that song. I just don't want copyright. But like I was saying, I really do actually like doors off more than I like doors on. But like I said, we're gonna rotate throughout car deaths and/or car destruction limits. The destruction limit is 2 or more wheels dead. Now we're back to not having to worry about flooding the engine through it. Now this is where we were, wasn't it? We gotta look for that pole. Yep, that's it. This is it. Shh. Shh. Jason Voorhees. Fatality. It's for what you get for fishing in my freaking off-roading spot. Now let's get in this bitch. Oh. Woo. What I like about this is its most basic form. Now I might end up getting rid of this one and finding one with the top someday. It's like within the next 2 or 3 days for real. See, you just gotta get your wheels down. Oh no, we might. It might be the water. Now we're just drilling into the mud. Boom. We need to go more lightweight and get our wheels up here. Oh jeez. I'm telling you guys, our front wheels are not our main wheel. We don't have even dips. Look at that. Okay, we might just try to come in at an angle. And not this kind of angle. Okay, let's see if we can get past this freaking bar. Okay, we might have to come in at a slope. And the problem is I can't really see my sidings because I have doors on now. I'm not gonna lie and say I use my sides a bunch when I had my doors off, but I did use them a little bit. As in to reference where my wheels possibly were. Is that already our first wheel gonna pop? Might be our first 2 already. First 3. If all 3 of these pop at once, that is not good. Did you guys see that? Like, we tried to reverse in. Look at that. Are any of the wheels smoking? That one's smoking. That's scary. I don't want to lose a front one. We just lost a front one the other time, guys. It's... Jesus. We're going to back it up, I think. Like, we're already scratching the hell out of her. Crap, did we just high center it? No. Well, we got to keep these wheels moving. It's at an all-time high. I might not be able to get her out. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. You need to get traction now. We need to get traction before the tide gets any higher. Please tell me the front wheel's not going to pop. Jesus, we're in the same position as last time now. See what I mean? Look. We're going to have a second before it pops. Be right back, guys. I got to use the restroom. I'll be right back, and the live stream will continue. Alright, guys, we're back. Had to wash my hands and all that Now, anyhow, where were we? Right, getting the hell out of this position. Now, let's do this, because this is a very dangerous... I remember we had to do this to the right, and then we gotta get out of here. We're hitting so much cement, that's why it's bringing up smoke on that tire. We're hitting main cement, like our rubber is dragged. That's still too hot, frick. We're just sitting here melting it. What sucks is these mirrors don't actually work, so I can't actually see what the fuck I'm trying to look at. Fuck. And the problem is they're also attached to the door. When an inch or two forward, and they could be attached to the actual body, but they didn't do that. Whatever. I'm fine with it as it is. If my wheels can get traction, will be good. My fucking god! And there's my wheel to beat me the fuck out. I need to get one of my front wheels up there on the side. Yes! Look at that, guys. We're burning a little bit, but I'm not sure where entirely. We need to find out where. Our front wheel's burning, but not enough. It keeps losing the burn for a couple seconds at a time, so it's not actually holding the burn. So we don't have to worry about it popping right this minute. This is scary. Come on, come on, come on! Oh no, we're not moving. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we might have just lost glass. The glass isn't what concerns me. Is it my front windshield? I don't know. It sounds like something was cracking, but it didn't actually break. Maybe it's the glass getting ready to? I don't know. Oh my. We made it out. And with optimal damage. Optimal being as in we don't have two wheels popped. And once we get back to the street, we're actually going to have an overall look at her. Like flat, not with her suspension flexed. To see if we also did any tampering to it. But this isn't damage enough to where we can't go over this. That might have done us in for camber-wise. Oh! Well, you know, we can just cover that right up with bullet holes. Oh. The dog just barking at me. Dog, I will put you down. And restore the peace. And then the right side. Minimal. Oh, we lost a taillight and some bumper scratching. That's not too bad. No cracked glass over here, which is good. No holes in glass or anything. And then the front, minus that bump right there, we did all right on the front. We didn't bump it. We didn't dent it and make it look like it was melted. We've done that a couple times when we rolled it over once over there. We hit a rock and it looked like it instantly fucking melted when it rolled back over on its wheels. So, actually, optimal shit. Any complaints? These windows and mirrors are not doing me any favors. In fact, I wonder if I could see clearer out the sign if I did this. What the fuck? Why isn't it aiming? Aim to the left, you dick fuck. Get rid of that window. That's one way, I guess. We'll get rid of that another time. I didn't want to destroy it. I wanted him to flick off someone out the window, and it pulled down the window. Like it rolls down the window when you do that. But apparently this dickhead can't do that. You could have just rolled down the... Maybe this thing doesn't have a window roll down feature. I don't know. So now, not minimal damage, not optimal either. We're above optimal, but nothing that we can't go on. And so I say, as long as this Jeep can go with two wheels working and the engine has not put or and knocking like it's about to shoot out the hood, I say we can keep rolling. Nope, that's too deep. That's too deep for this thing. Maybe the Merryweather, but way too deep for this. This sucker is not near as good as the Merryweather.
It's alright at rock crawling as so long as it can get its wheels down for enough traction. Like right here, look. As long as its wheels can keep getting traction, it can climb over. As long as it's not high centered, it'll go. You high center it and or kill, like make sure it can't move in any way like we were. We were intentionally squishing the fuck out of it. The Merryweather Jeep I know has the suspension to go through over that most of it. Give me a second here. I know that Merryweather's Jeep suspension can handle that. I'm pretty sure it could climb right over what this thing was struggling with earlier, that little area we've taken this thing back to. Oh no, we don't want to go in here. No, 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 no. Come on, come on. Nope, don't go deep. And now we're up to the fate of this tide lowering. There we go. Now that the tide's lowered, we can turn it around and get it out of there. The minute it's tide higher, we have to sit there and hope we don't slip it, because if we slip it, it's game. I'm not going to be able to return this thing over that kind of tide and rocks. Oh! And look, it lands so softly. Like, its stock suspension isn't bad. Don't get me wrong, it's not the greatest either. It is. The Merryweather stock suspension on the Merryweather Jeep is the greatest, okay? That stuff is meant for this kind of shit. It, like, lives for this. Its suspension on the street, honestly, I think is unhappy. I have had it to where on the street it's comfortable to drive. It's got nice suspension and all that. Not built for it though. Like I can't go at nice comfortable speeds like other cars can. And I say light and nice comfortable speeds, I mean going over 100 miles per hour or going over 90. So we're really just damaging this thing at this point, and I'm not sure what we're gonna do with it. I'd say go back to Sandy. And another vehicle, preferably one that's not a complete piece of shit, but you know, whatever works. And do this.
What's going on?
And we do that, and we take this. Maybe we have to be in third person for that window to roll down for doing that, but it looks a lot better than the glass. Definitely looks better. Needless to say, this vehicle's not going to look as pretty as it did when we first picked it up. I'm literally going to ram it into a wall just because I can. That's not a wall enough, big enough wall. Needless to say, I think I hit a big enough wall. Okay, the fact that we've already damaged ourselves and the car is fact enough that this thing's not, like, it's never going to be the same. Easiest way to say it. Good P's and Q's. This is a minivan, and I actually like these because they're nice. They got a lot of room in the back, hold bodies. Body parts, drugs, ridiculous amounts of cash. So guys, now is your time for the real, well not the real Jeep, I shouldn't say, the,
I'm on the clock.
we're gonna
What
call
you want?
one
Some wheels?
the, standard edition, and
I'll
one
bring it to you.
the Trail Runner edition or some shit like that, I don't know. The, Beast edition or whatever, some shit. But needless to say, this thing's higher, it's got better engine, it's got cam lights and natural roll cage on the outside. No doubt probably on the inside too. Yeah, it's still got it's got its old roll cage. Look, it's got its old roll cage. Okay? And then it's got the one on the exterior, it's got a snorkel, it's got overhead lights, an outside roll cage, a spare naturally, which is just beautiful, beautiful. Better overall natural like suspension. Look, I'm not even sure you can change it to this thing's suspension. If I remember right, you can. Better overall four-wheel drive for sure. The other one's four-wheel drive. Don't get me wrong, I get that it's a Jeep and that it's four-wheel drive and that it's, you know, mainly meant to be a street one. But it's four-wheel drive as shit even for a street. Like the Kuruma has better four-wheel drive. Right here's the space. Like I said, this one's wider, so I'm not sure it's going to be able to fit through. Like, just everything about it's wider. It's taller, it's wider, it's a bigger, beastier car. Now, the problem is its front wheels aren't wanting to spin. Why did all my... There we go. Look at... There you go. Okay, I think I know what happened. I think we got our front axle stuck. Like, I think that's why it's not spinning. We might have gotten our front axle stuck on that thing. See what I mean? Like, look. And these tires aren't bulletproof either, so... I thought they were. I proved myself wrong today that they aren't. There it is. Come on, climb, climb, climb. Bro, what the fuck? It's stuck, guys. It's stuck. We might, like, its lift is its enemy right now, I think. Maybe. No, it doesn't have enough lift. It doesn't have enough lift. If I could just get out with the chainsaw and saw the fudge out of whatever that is. Is that a dead branch? That's a dead branch. That's what we're hung up on. We need to find a way to get the hell out of this. I think we're gonna get wet, boys. We're in the wet part of it now. This might be our chance to get out. The deep part might be our chance to get out. Because we're not relying on physical traction, so it's slippier. Fuck. This is turning into what we have to do. This Jeep's gonna make it out without a bunch of damage. We just need deep part again, I think. Come on, drag base! It might pop. We might need to actually loosen our, like... Both of our front wheels are turning. This is what I mean, guys. Look, like it's a four-wheel drive vehicle, no doubt. What are we even going? Just under 40. 4, just a little bit over 4 RPMs. Problem is, this isn't like the other Jeep. We're high centered. Come on, if we can get this off. If we can get it off. We might actually need a tow truck. We're gonna have to call a tow truck company because we're just fucked. Right there. That thing's enemy. That fucking bar. Or branch or whatever. I feel like that's what really fucked me here. I feel like this vehicle is too wide for here. And so it forced me to take a naturally unwise path. No. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't normally suggest this kind of thing, but if I can get my wheels up here on these rocks, I might shoot them to deflate them so they grab more traction. But if I go too fast, it's just going to pop them and they're not going to do me any good. I need to get my wheels up on these rocks again. And I need to be able to get both these wheels on both of these wheels on the rocks. Now, see what I mean, guys? Look. As soon as we got off that piece of junk, we're going again. As soon as we got off that piece of junk, the minute we were on it, we were almost doomed for failure, guys. You guys saw that, right? The normal Jeep would have just went face first and been like, fuck you. This Jeep just dealt with that. I'm sorry, but even the Sand King would have a tough time just dealing with that short little drop we just did. Okay, we're gonna take this thing back through here. Definitely not something I recommend for these, and definitely not for the Sand King because, you know, but the Sand King, you might be wide enough if you can miss that and not get caught on it like I did, like you guys saw that. This, I'm gonna show you exactly where it was caught on. Well, not exactly, but it was caught in this general area of the bar right here, like from here to here. It was caught on the branch, and the branch just had the undercarriage. And at one point, it was dead center, like on the drive line. Like if this was real life, I would have snapped my drive line and been fucked. Because it was just sitting there like a duck. It's just, and I finally got enough traction to pull the fuck out and get off that thing. I finally was able to get my wheels up high enough. Now, actually, we should probably do a DP, damage report. So we actually need to hop out real quick. So it looks like a little bit of body damage right there, a little bit of scrapage. A little bit of scrapage is it, really, just right here. So obviously, damage report-wise, this Jeep definitely did better. Okay. We're not taking this thing through there again. I'm sorry, we're not going to spend another 5-10 minutes just trying to get fucking maybe snow. Fuck that shit. We're such bullshit. Just not gonna have it. I'm sorry, guys. Just no. That was just god awful, my dudes and dudettes. I'm sorry. That was just. I don't want to do that again. That was just fucking horrible. Like, why would you ever want to do that kind of shit? Why would anyone want to do that? No stereo. It's a crap car. Sorry, it's a junky car. It's not a junker, it's a junky car. They stripped out the radio and sold it for drugs, probably stripped out some other stuff. Look, it's also just really old looking, like, that's disgusting. Like, I wouldn't ever, like, if this was real life, I wouldn't have those sides peeling off like that if I had the money. Even if I didn't, I'd just go buy a sewing kit and, like, sew that back up onto all of them. Like, sewing kits are like $5-10, man. You get, like, so much yarn for that. Not even playing, yo. Don't try and play me, y'all. I am playable. Who wins in the street race? That thing. Like, this thing's overall top speed might be, like, able to beat that thing's overall top speed. But unless this thing, like, got some major oil deprivation or something, this thing's acceleration would just hold it over, depending on how far you're going. If you're just going across the map, depending on the turns and who screws up, it really is anybody's ball game, to be honest. Now let's get our newest member of the family. Wait, actually, sorry, not newest.
You need something, huh? One of your rides?
Second newest. Give me a second.
Let me know.
There you go. Okay. The Ricardo.
It's coming at you.
Hey, it's Ron from TPI here. Some assholes are still trying to mess with what's ours. Help us out by fighting them off. You know where to look. Please?
I don't know where to look. I actually want to do that mission for a little bit. I just don't know where to look. They say you know where to look. I don't know. Is it the O'Neill Brothers farm again? Like, I love how most of the guns in this game have a red dot. Whoa, okay, I felt a bit excessive. Like, even the heavy pistol. Straight up, look, most of them have a red dot. This gun is the only gun that I know of that has a green dot. This one doesn't even have a scope yet. I don't know if any other one has a green dot. That one has a green outside. One has white. You know. Do any of you have sights? Nope. Why have it? It's a shotgun. Actually, I don't even think you can have sights. But that just proves my point furthermore. Look, guys. It looks like my guy almost. Yeah, it looks like he's almost got like a holster on his side, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, almost looks like he puts it in a holster and then finish moves with his down. See, look. Boom. Shadow shows it all. Now it's starting to get too dark to tell the difference. Alright. Now, to be honest, guys, beyond mud, I have not tested this thing's capabilities at all. It got halfway up here, went through a little bit of mud, barely anything. Barely enough to even call it mud. More like a mud puddle. Not even mud. It was just mainly water that was dirty. And I don't know what this thing can do. Ow. Fuck. What I do know. We're gonna find out what this thing can do today. Just so we are clear, if this thing gets stuck, I am utterly fucked for a ride out of this place. Not because the other ones were just off-roaders I don't care about. This one's actually decently expensive. I mean, my Karoom is the most expensive, so that's like... I actually just dropped my controller. Can someone go back like 10, 20, maybe 30 seconds and tell me that just actually happened? What the fuck? That just happened, right? I'm not high, because I don't do drugs. But, for me, it looked like this thing just went over it. Like, it got stopped for a couple seconds on the bar, and then it just went over it. What? Right. So, who wants to play talking to the mechanic for a ride home? But we are heading home. I'm just done with this place. We're actually gonna head home. We're gonna set our respawn point, so if we don't make it there, or, well, not our respawn point, but our spawn point, because I used to have it on last location, now it's gonna be our apartment, look. No, oh, that's garage, not apartment. Apartment. Now we come back into it, find out, yeah, it's apartment, okay, good. But yeah, no, that was, who wants to play explaining to the mechanic what the fuck happened to the car?
Morse Mutual Insurance. How can we help you? Okay.
Somebody's gonna talk to the mechanic about this? No. I'm not gonna bring the mechanic into it. I'm not gonna bring him in it.
Get through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride?
Is that another 18 seconds?
It's on the way.
Yep. That was fantastic. Like, the car was so light, it didn't think about it, it just did it. It just went and hit the pump. So, like, he didn't ask for fucking permission. He just did it. But I do want a nice open air view drive home back because
Redwood
You
would
know
be
guys
too
like
bad
what
right
they
now.
drive in the movies.
You said it.
Yeah, no, this isn't as comfortable as one of the Jeeps would have been, but I'm just... Sorry guys, I know I'm not talking as much as I normally do. I'm just still getting over, like, that actually just happened. I really am actually still getting over that just fucking happened. Like, that happened, right? Not the pump. I'm talking about this climbing over the pole and all those rocks that both the Jeeps had trouble with. That actually happened. Someone confirmed that just happened. Down in the comments, someone say that just happened. Because... Yeah, that's just... We're trying not to have on our high beams, even though it'd be better for sight-wise. And also considering I can barely drive in a straight line. Yes, guys, I'm one of those very aggressive drivers. You motherfucker. He bumped my ass just because I passed him. Dun 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 dun. I love how I'm climbing on the group. We should probably slow it down before we break something. Not our RPMs, not our engine. I'm talking about them. Like, this car will have no issues passing these dumbasses. This is gonna turn into a right turn. It's a peyote. Those things aren't bad. I want to make one of those a lowrider and like own it and like jump that bitch hella. I think that'd be a nice. Problem is getting to cash to do that kind of stuff. Look at my freaking car. It's so dirty right now. Could stop by the nearest car wash. But the nearest car wash is pretty damn far. Like, well, no, it's not super far away from home. Besides, as illegal as that just was, fuck it. You're not gonna go, I will. They're coming up on my ass. They're about to hit my ass. Well, they're coming up. There we go. Fuck. We scratched the fucking car. I can see it. I can see it under all of the fucking dirt if you can't see it. I'm not gonna say you're blind. I just have really good eyes for scratches, and it pisses me off that I scratched my fucking car. Because some jackass doesn't know how to fucking control his muscle car. You should just be going. I'm in a fucking luxury SUV, and I'm pushing this bitch harder in the city than I pushed her anywhere else, except the highway. Highway don't count. You gotta push the bitches there. You guys will see the scratch in a minute if you haven't already seen it. We might have just damaged it. Did we? On the back? Did we scratch it? I don't see any, but we're going to find out in a couple minutes because we're going to be, in about 30 seconds to a minute, we're going to find out because we're going to be clean. like we are getting clean right now, and it's good stuff, good stuff. Doesn't look like it. Dun 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 dun. Alright, let's look at this beauty of a car. And looks like at that hideous fucking scratch. Right there, guys, look at that. I don't see any bumps on the back, but you know, guys, if you couldn't see it before, you know, I see the gigantic fucking gash into the car's paint. You're a joke, you loser. Look at that, you got a Chevelle, you got a fucking El Camino, and you don't have to drive that shit. Fuck. Did we scratch it even worse? Nope. Well, actually, I think either we didn't scratch it at all because of our no armor, yeah, or either that or straight up. Fucking Jew. I'm calling him a fucking Jew because the dumbass didn't fucking yield. You're supposed to yield to a left turn. I don't actually know that, if that's a law. I know if you're gonna turn right and then there's someone else is turning left, I know you're supposed to yield to that. That I know you're supposed to yield to, but you know. Night night, guys. Boom.